Has it started the second stream? I hope so. Oh dear, okay. Yeah, sorry about this, people. It's just, you know, I don't want to have one long play be 2 hours long and the other one be like 40 minutes. This is just for consistency and just a bit easier to manage. I hope you understand. I just want to make sure the stream's running first. Cool fucking area so far. I really like the design. The models are a bit funky looking, but you know, I can dig it. Anyways, let's go on the roll. Oh my god, some people. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights overhead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp-issued bounty, and one in my head isn't going to go away anytime soon. He sighs. Sorry, friend, but I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. Yeah, don't take knowing where I'm going. Yeah, look, you could use the funds. Good luck out there. Yeah, you too. He starts to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into Seamstress' union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just need the damn stiff drink? That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operation for years, back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into the shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. See you, Jake. Who goes there? I wonder where he died. William. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stain marking a slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated that the homeless man is currently pestering him. I keep telling you, need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm going to die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in there. Hey, I got rights! Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Nice one, Officer Kubrick. Typical. I hate all you pigs. Hello, William. He looks in your direction. Now what? The coroner, Dresden, sent me over. Let's go straight for a sec. Doesn't mean jack to me. Unless somebody radios me with an update, my orders are nobody gets in. This guy's pretty hard ass. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they're also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor, though one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. You, I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? Know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you, suspicious. You a copper? Or working for some corp? Just a freelancer. I need to ask you some questions. Good, I never tell those cops and salarymen nothing. What do you want to know? Did you see the murder? Nope, and I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Miss James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. Then that jerk face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. Oh, by then, that happened. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier in the night I saw a big unugly troll in green hospital scrubs creeping around the block. Brought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off of Dan over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Interesting. Can you tell me more about the troll's cyberware? Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I think I saw some needles. It was a lot like what I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trusted one of them cyber people. So, it sounds like you live in the alley? Sure, for the last couple of months I've been sleeping there. But I spend my days out doing odd jobs for the street merchants or panhandling tourists over the Seamstress Union. That's all I needed to know, thanks. See you around. William. Okay, how do I handle this? Lie. Bribe with food and soy calf. Or bribe. I don't think he's going to be partial to a bribe. I made to check the site for spectral DNA. Ain't never heard of that. What is it? Okay. It's this brand new thing the forensics guys are using. I don't really understand it, but it's the ectoplasmic residue of a magical attack. I need to take some ecto scans of the site. You think I'm stupid? I go by the book or I don't get paid. There's nothing in the book about bull drag. I don't really know what to say. Let's try the bribe. It's riskier, but might pay off. Meet my friend, Mr. Kretstick. You just need a few minutes to look around. Got it, Chief. Oh, wow, that was easier than I thought. Now, let's check the miscellaneous stuff first. This is the coat and blanket that the old man was trying to get back. Pick up the coat and blankets. I'll examine the area for evidence first. I shall shuffle the bundle of cloth aside. A printed receipt falls out underneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamstress Union, dated 2 days ago at 3 in the morning. Right around the coroner's reported time of death. The customer? Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. Pick up the coat and blankets. What was that doing in there? Amidst the shards of glass and the broken lights, you can find a small piece of glass with us at the bottom of a test tube. Yeah, to be fair, it is a shitty place, you're right. Who wouldn't fancy a bribe? This work light is new. You can see that all of the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems that they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. It's interesting. There are 2 distinct sets of footprints. Humans ending at the chalk outline and a larger set, possibly orc or troll, following just behind the first. Interesting. Okay. Really, hey there, young'un. I think these coat and blankets belong to you. It's always good to have a friend on the streets. My stuff! Mighty decent of you. Don't say that kind of thing too often out here. Alright, mate. I mean, if I need them, I know who to look for. Right, any like kind of journal? Okay. So the next option is to find Coyote at the Seamstress unit. Makes sense. I've got 3 karma to work with. Let's have a look. Charisma's okay. Can I multi-class by speccing into things like spellcasting? I don't know. I won't touch it yet. I don't really know how this decking stuff works. Mark target, increases your chance to hit enemies by 10 when used. That's pretty good. Let's get one of those. And we'll also get one of dodge. Okay. Elliot. Nice and fancy. Fancy Elliot. You're about to enter the Baron. Leave the Barons and enter the Seamstress Union. Would you like to proceed? Confirm. Just turned 8. The Seamstress Union. Relative to the rest of the Barons, Tourist Villa's a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddle together. Gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. I'm not familiar with Arcane or Piltover Zorn, I have to say. Okay, so what we work with? Some people. Some slummies slumming about. Nerpsy? Does that say Nerps or Nerpsy? Wow, I'm a retard. That's clearly an exclamation mark, and I read it as an I. Good old tatty gum cancer. Cherry Bomb. Hello. Oh. Hello. The bartender is a striking elf, sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouted lips, and perfectly tapered ears. I'm sure that's no coincidence. Her eyes harmonise, save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Hey there, I haven't seen you before. What can I get you? A Let's not be too forthcoming. Don't want to advertise my presence with big questions straight off the bat. Something dirty in a clean glass. Ooh, a hard case. I like that. Okay, hard case. I'll get you something stiff. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have a history. They tried to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you can end up dead or worse. The Ripper's out there, and he's real. That last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think! I think plenty, Shane. We're getting a PH fucking D from EW in Neuro... Yeah. PH freaking D from UW in neuroprosthetics. Studying under OG-Mans. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. I apologise. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a barren girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. Oh, crikey. I've heard all this before. This is some kind of trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different. The Brotherhood... Cherry Bomb's face is hard. Armoured in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types, who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me, attend a discovery meeting, get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrain give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I choose them over any of your brotherhood members. Now buzz off, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. God damn. Sorry, I got interrupted. How do I play this? Boyfriend, foreign religion? Her pretty eyes narrow. Something like that. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Nope. I didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We've trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I've got a few questions. Ask away. That guy named Coyote. That guy! She here? She looks worried. No, I think she's no way on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? She laughs. No. She shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. She's been missing for a couple of days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Ever hear the name Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the arse for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote does soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. Used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around here trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. But I don't know. I think I can gather what this place is all about. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'd be Mrs. Kabuta. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Whiz. Nil sweat. The slang. I like it. That's not how Coyote does it. Cool. That guy's got 2 fucking swords on him. Who are you, friend? Eric Mersman. Hey, guy. Got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. I don't mind that outfit. Alley Punk. Secure ninja clothing. The tourist look. Sailish runner. How much money do I have? A lot. I do like tanking, so the HP would be nice. I'm doing okay on intelligence and charisma. It is the most expensive though. Fuck it, let's go for it. Plus it's got a cool gas mask. Okay. Can I... There we go. My, it certainly looks a bit strong, doesn't it? But let's go for it. I mean, it's on the cover. It's got to be good. Is that it? Okay. Don't really look like an academic, do I? That's a backstory I'll have to work on while I make my dinner. Your reps don't merit it. I wasn't paying attention to the first part of that conversation. Gin Parks. Mr. Cluey. Well, that must be where I want to go, but let's not rush in there yet. What about you? Miss... Oh, sorry. Come on. Gin Parks. Come on. There we go. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanour reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower. Something simple. I've got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too. That's the way you roll. Let's have a look. Okay. I'm good on guns, but what about Doberman and Smoker? That's for drones. I think I'm okay for now. I could maybe get a melee weapon, but I think I'll be okay. Mr. Cluey. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product for good jeans or expensive or aftermarket cosmetic work, Troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Funny place for the architect to put a wall. Load bearing too. You have business here? Looking into the death of Sam Watt. Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. I mean, I know I said I would be, you know, subtle, but, you know, there's only so many options I can take. And, you know, I don't think I need to worry too much. I'm sure not the only person who's looking into him. There's a sharpness in Chloe's eyes. The look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing from the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out that night. Thanks for the info. No problem. So is he going to let me just walk in? He is. Okay, cool. That looks like a troll with a prosthetic arm. Johnny Clean. Hello, Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy. Name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time. Just getting a look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Whatever you say. So there's Miss Kubota. Let's talk to Noog. What about you, Noog? How much? There's a conversation going on. Let's wait. Do you have a love potion? Crikey. Oh my, that's not what I expected. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter, I told you it's like that at all. Bring me proof and you shall have it. I am honoured, your majesty. Oh, you're drawing a woman with the thickest eyelashes known to man. You'll have to show it off later on. Mutter, that was why I said to give you... Oh, fuck. That was why I said to use mustard instead of catsup. Forgive me, Gene, I was a fool. He looks at you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. I don't really know if they're going to be any use to me, but, you know. Chi casting. Oh, that's like the adept one, isn't it? Might be cool. Mrs. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you across the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanour says, "This is my house, mess with it, at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. "Konbanwa, good evening." "Konbanwa, good evening. Are you don't know why she said it twice. Are you enjoying the Seamstress Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. Or is this business?" Business. I suspected as much when you walked in, Ome. "What business do you have with me?" "I'm looking for information." She eyes you suspiciously. "Of course you are. Knowledge is power, ne? So I've been told." "Sucker. What can I help you with?" "Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer." Her face brightens, amused. "Ah! So you were the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel would strike back for him from beyond the grave." Who would strike back for him from beyond the grave? "What do you want to know?" "Did you see Sam on the night of his death?" "He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Cluey, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them." "How well do you know Sam?" "I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here whenever he could beg or borrow enough million to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for the next fix." Yeah, sorry, just at the end of that I thought, funny, bent, because in England, bent means gay. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Why is this place called the Seamstress Union? Not really a relevant question, but I am curious. During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupations, so they entered them as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps we know each other more. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I've not seen her for 2 days. She's a swart woman, and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? If she's smart, why fear for her? Yeah, if she's smart, why fear for her? Because she's in a dangerous line of work, and there is always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room is upstairs. If you are looking for her, I invite you to examine it. Maybe I will uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have that in action on my consequence. On my conscience. Jeez, stay. Use English and slow down. Here is the key. Thank you. Anything else? I like your dance, Strand. Wow. I almost said stranger, and I almost said friend, so I said strand. Good stuff. I got the oldest Xbox known to man. You don't have Uno. I don't know whose room this is, but you know. Don't know if I like the armor that he's wearing. I do fancy it for the tanking stuff, but you know. Does look a bit odd. Strens, online friends you haven't met in person. I like that. I didn't read that. I didn't read what that said. It's like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Not very organised. Maybe she is. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. A framed painting of the Chicago skyline, done in stylized silhouette. Skyline, come on. Slow down, Tatty. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-covered fans to spin up, only to display on screen. Password? Without the password, the only other option on screen is password recovery. Leave the computer. If I had decking 3, that would be really handy, but I didn't spec into it because I'm an idiot. Coyote's bed is a diary with several papers sticking out of it. I opened the diary to the first paper. There are receipts stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Read the entry. I came back to my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's been getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstress union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like you're just seeing out just how far I can push before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all be one way? Was she going to move out? Is that why I close her in boxes? Maybe. As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if we ever pulled Drek like that again, he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want him to leave. He's the only reason I got through all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment, and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me, more than his involvement with the cutters. I just wish we could slice out that gang from our life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. What's the receipt? A receipt for Browning Max power pistol from Jim Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Okay. So she bought a piece. Interesting. I opened the diary to the second paper. The paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Sometimes it seems that Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last night, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns with that comment. I don't know if it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject and conversation completely, but I felt better without our constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights I've come home from work to Paco waiting for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. Read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. I want to read it. Oh. There is a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. What's the picture? The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She's a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadow scrawled on it. Could be the woman, could be the snake. Who's to say that it's Coyote? A cod receipt for a special order. £5 of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. What would you need £5 of zebra meat for? Oh, I actually did that one, didn't I? My mistake. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door. Set to a combination of 342436. 342436. There we go. The broken mirror was hiding a small safe. The safe beeps carefully in response... Oh, sorry, cheerfully? Wow, come on. In response, and the door opens. Item picked up. A frag grenade. Why'd you have a frag grenade? Tell you what. Do I have enough to get to decking level 3? Probably not, no. Can I revert? No, I can't. It's just for that. Not like a respec option. So close. So close. Still just me, though. Well, I know I had a temporary companion, but how far away is it till I get an actual one? Okay, oh wait, I did read that, didn't I? Okay, let's go for it. Select password recovery. Please answer these 3 security questions to reset the password. Your first childhood pet. Shadow, the snake. Do it. Your favourite musical act. I don't know. Was that in there? I don't remember it. The Elementals. What is the name of your hometown? Probably Chicago. Answer stored. Fuck. Did I miss something? I probably did. Okay. I mean, it says welcome to Chicago, but she might have just gotten that as, you know, memorabilia. What's that about the animal or the music? Let me flick through it again. Doesn't really say anything about music. Is there a poster in here that I could read? I guess I could just brute force it. Just keep trying, but I don't really think that's the best solution. Okay, let's try it. So, shadow. Is there a poster in here? I can't really see it. I mean, I looked, but I didn't see one. The Shadows? I don't know. Chicago? Fuck. Okay, let's go back downstairs and try talking to some people. Hello, I didn't even see this. It's a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require a password for entry. Hack the panel. Yay. Hopefully no one catches me. Oh my. Stuffed bear seems to be hiding something. Item picked up. Nitro. Well, whoever's room this is. Well, considering it's locked. So someone must be here. Well, maybe they're here? I don't know. Could it be, what's her face? Fucking... I forgot her name already. The lady that... the elf downstairs. What's her name? Okay. Oh yeah, the test tube piece. Let's go back downstairs and maybe if I can talk to that chick. The gun lady. Has Computer got anything for me? Oh yeah. Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, remember the cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type, didn't live long. Do you know if Coyote had any childhood pets? I never ask about the past, and never do. Coyote's real name is Gina. That's the most personal information I can give about her. Probably wouldn't know that. Oh, okay. Indeed I do. She plays her Starfire record so loud you can hear them down here. I've told Mr. Cluey to have her turn that direct down more than once. Okay, so it's probably Shadow, and then Starfire, and then, do you know what city Coyote's from? Not to sound like I don't care about the girl, but I never thought to ask. I assume she's from around here. Well, there's someone who might know. I mean, this is a bit of a long shot. I mean, Chloe might know, but I'll ask this chick. Because if I'm right, I want to be proved to be intelligent. And I'm probably wrong. Did you sell a Browning Max Power to Coyote the bartender? Hey guy, I'm discreet. I'll talk about what my clients, or about what they buy. Bad for biz. Or I'm sure she'd recommend me, if she was a customer, which I'm not saying she is. Of course, I would expect no less. Listen, Coyote's missing and Mrs. Computer asked me to find her. I need to know whatever you know. Whatever Miss Computer wants, I didn't realise Coyote was missing. She said she expected to encounter some kind of paranormal animal at close range. I recommended the Ares Predator, but she couldn't afford it. She went with the Browning Max Power. Need some hardware? Okay. A paranormal animal, and she was open about it enough to talk to this lady. I'll ask Mr. Cluey about it. He probably wouldn't know. Oh, I can't even talk to him again. Never mind. Well, what's her face would know, hopefully. Cherry Bomb, that was it. Cherry Bomb? Tell me about this place. Well, let's exhaust her dialogue first. Some come here for the booze, some for the companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's legal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The union seems to attract people like you. Talk to you later. Okay, I can't talk to her again. Shame. But Eric, probably wouldn't have anything for me. Can I sell? Because it was like 750 quid. I could probably sell that, but... Nah, I'll stick with what I got. I mean, it's probably the best option. So I'm not too fussed. So who's there left to talk to? I mean, the mage guy? I mean, it must be Chicago. But I'd like certainty. In case I'm wrong. I don't think I am, though. I think it's Chicago. So, Shadow, Starfire, Chicago. Let's go. Who needs 3 in decking? And I'll still get it. Password recovery. Right. Shadow. Starfire. Chicago. Hell yeah! NQPABDST for security. Never write down your password, logging you in. Computer is a basic list of applications. 3 karma gains from that. Fuck yeah. Calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market. Due in 30 minutes. Contacts. Coyote's contact list has exactly 1 entry. Someone named Paco. There is no contact number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Access history. A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote had been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than casual interest in vintage action figures. So she's into hellhounds. I say into hellhounds. She was probably worried about that hellhound. That's why she bought the gun, obviously. And she's an action figure nerd. Anything else I can get from here? No. Okay. Let's not tell Miss What's-Her-Face that I robbed this place. But money is money. I don't want the nitro, though. Discord nitro, stinky winky. Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? No, I'm a vegetarian. Apologies. I'm not going to tell Gin Parks about the gun thing. Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike Place Market in the next half an hour. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Gambate kudasai. Good luck. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to rat on Gin Parks. Why would I? Very not inconspicuous man there. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh yeah, before I forget. 5 karma now, so let's spend it. Decking would be great, but I'm not going to ignore the other stuff. Okay, so let's get it to level 3. Renraku Craftwork -1. Or was that just -1? Probably -1, not -1. I don't really know anything about this, so I'm going to leave it for now. Charisma. Oh, I'm gonna go. Oh, I can get a new etiquette. New etiquette maximum for trolls. New etiquette maximum for humans and dwarves. Okay. So I can just learn other ways of speaking. That's kind of cool. Let's do a ranged combat one. There we go. Actually. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for it. Overwatch would be cool. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here, boy. Take a cab to Pike Place Market? Confirm. I think I'll stop at just about 9 o'clock, so that's another half an hour. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Very good, very nice. What's going on over here? Oh, this is the Brotherhood thing. Is that Shane? Oh, that's Patrick. Not that I know who Patrick is. Join us and change the world. Well, let's learn some more about this place. God, I still haven't really got the hang of the clicking things. Oh, hello, fucking Patrick. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with full, undivided attention. Sir, you are a beautiful human, but you could be so much more. That sounds great. Tell me more. What are you selling? I'm not selling anything. We are giving away the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy and productive life. Okay, I'll buy. What are the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy and productive life? Let's find out. The first step is to simply come and listen. Tomorrow night, Lynn Telestrain will be talking about the importance of family in the 6th world. Please join us tomorrow, and the secrets to a better life shall be revealed to you. He smiles and turns back to the crowd. I love Scientology. Right, so this is a dead end. Great. What is that? Oh, I thought that was like something on the floor and there was one bird on it, but no. Little shadowy dwarf figure. Refurbished flowers for sale. Refurbished? Thince juice for sale. Just fab today. Big. Oh, Paco? Okay. I'll indulge him in a moment, but let's head this way first for anything interesting. Nerps. Oh my, that's... Uh-oh. That's not going to be Coyote, is it? Officer Landers. The Ripper took her eyes! A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer. Oh god, I've seen it at the shack. It's a cockpit, I'm sure. Who is it? I'm trying to read what they're saying. That's a person. The other people aren't people because they don't have rings around them like these guys have. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the organ grinder's coroner, Preston. Oh, there he is. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away. Let me through, please. I need to take a close look at the body. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. And who might you be? It's alright, officer. He's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay then, make it quick. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out and you notice a string of bite marks around her left arm. Uh-oh. Dresden! So, what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper murder? Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I've got to hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. Okay, so it's not who we're looking for. Worked at the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? That's the strange thing. There doesn't seem to be any signs of a struggle. Not a single bruise in her body. Yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As for what knocked her out, I wouldn't know. I won't know until I run some tests back at the lab. I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I cover for her on this one. Plus, I want this sicko core. What about the bite marks on her arm? Ah! Completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out of here from the alley some time after her death. Well, I don't know what kind of bite marks a hellhound might leave compared to some regular dogs, but since I know a hellhound is on the market, I'm curious. Any sign of magic use here? There was evidence of an unusual explosion in the alley where Sam died. Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious here though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up he'll call in a full magical forensics team though. That's just to be sure. Okay. So the Ripper takes Sam Watt's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose? Probably some sort of symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. So it was, I can't remember the first one was, but then it was Sam's liver, and then someone's spleen, and now the eyes. What was was it really just the heart, the first one? I can't remember. That's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Dresden starts to turn back to the body, then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. I like that guy. Officer Aguirre. Hello, Officer Aguirre. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. So you're the one who was working for the dead man, eh? McCluskey warned you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre, pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this crime is going nowhere fast... Nowhere fast? What can I do for you? What can you tell me about the murder that took place here? Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know her eyes have been surgically removed. Don't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, so he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. Could be. I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye. Bit tasteless, don't you think, Elliot? Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Do you have any leads on the Ripper that I should know about? Ha! Plenty, if you ask McCluskey, but the truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Thanks for your time, officer. Hey, hold on there a minute. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. Yeah, see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on a list and let you know the next time you find any orphans that you might be interested in. Oh, okay. Well, I'm always interested in finding out about any new orphans you discover. Excellent. Shall we say 300 million? Let's not push this. I'm a stranger poking into police business. And fuck it, we could use a man. Alright, you got a deal. Give Officer Aguirre the Nuyen and your Comlink code. His face splits into a wide grin. Excellent! I'll start an account for you. We get any useful new leads on the Ripper, I'll give you a call. Now I'd better get back to work before McCluskey shows up. See you around. Money makes the world go round. Elf. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you have ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket and old-fashioned bow tie gives him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. It's like Nosferatu, the motherfucker. You notice as you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder facility this body will be removed to? Why would you want to know something like that? The elf giggles, a strange, high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. Oh, just a hobby. Never mind that, though. Good evening to you and your friend the coroner. That's interesting. I can still speak to Dresden. Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there in the crowd earlier? Huh? Where? Dresden scans the spectators around the crime scene. He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder's facility it will be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? Keep an eye out, should be hard to spot if he comes back around. Seems like a red herring. Honestly, pretty obvious one. Sergeant Aguirre over there seems pretty friendly. Can I trust him? He chuckles. Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get in McCluskey's way, he'll take it. Bit sleazy, sure, but I'll take Aguirre over McCluskey any day of the week. That's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. Any time. I mean, I did notice the scar on Aguirre's face, so he certainly seems to be a bit down and dirty with it. Whatever the fuck I'm trying to say with that. Right, let's go talk to Paco. Oh, there's Maury's Meat Emporium. But no shopkeep. And it doesn't appear to be this person either. I got dog on a stick over here. Alright, Paco. What do you got for me? Hey, you see my friend around? Tall lady, dreads. The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted, though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks as you approach. I feel like this might be a companion coming along. Watch yourself. What you want? Are you Paco? Yeah? Might be. Who the hell are you? I'm Elliot. I'm looking for Coyote. Need to ask her some questions. I need you to tell me why you think that's my problem. I'm not her boss. Find it yourself. I was just at the union. She's missed 2 shifts. Miss Kabuta hasn't been able to reach her on her comm. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The cutter is gone. Before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that'll explain. She's supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Ever heard of a place called Maury's Meat Market? Coyote had a recipe for some zebra meat from there. Oh, sorry, a recipe, idiot. A receipt. What? You've been running around. Oh, you have. Oh, Christ. What? You've been You've been rummaging through her stuff? Yeah, that shop's just down the block. What the hell she would need zebra meat for, though? Beats me. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. I've been drinking. I drink water. I drink Coke for when I record, but whenever I'm not recording, I drink water. Or occasionally squash. Oh, it's like my throat that's parched. I just speak too quickly. Apologies. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though, so I ain't got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Wait a minute. Drek! I know where she went. Damn. Why couldn't she wait? Damn it! Paco, slow down. Where'd she go? The Royale Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J. Stevie J. Runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. Well, she bought a pistol, but that's not what she told... What's it about? It doesn't seem to be a cover story since she looked it up on her computer. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it. And if his thugs caught her... There's a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? I'll help you get Coyote back, but you better be able to handle yourself in the fight. Things might get ugly. Of course I know my way around a fight. Stevie J better be ready for a world to her. Paco curls his hand into a fist. Now let's get moving. The Royale is just a few blocks from here. I got 10 minutes. So I have a new companion, I think. Is he my companion? Well, I know where the meat emporium is, so I'll go there real quick. Okay, he is following me. Okay, he's in my party, awesome. So, hang on real quick, let me just move the camera over. Okay, so what is Paco like? Got more health points than me, but no armor. I could probably give him something though. I could give him my old set. So close combat, but he's also good at ranged combat. He's very straight combat. He's got one biotech, but that's about it. Seems like a pretty straight fighter. Can't knock it. Before I do my stuff, let's do the inventory. Oh, it's in my stash, isn't it? Shit. Okay. Spend karma. Let's get charisma up. What is this decking? Oh, it's just the marking target thing. Here's P control. Might touch on that soon. Okay. Oh, no, not willpower. Let's do charisma. New etiquette. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Okay. Why am I reading that out? I know this. Socialite. Street. Well, an academic who, you know, didn't fall into an academic occupation. But he could maybe know some corporate slang. Maybe he worked in corporate for a while. Maybe street, you know, streetwise. I don't know what Shadowrunner is, so I think I'll leave that out. Socialite might be a bit too preppy for what I'm thinking of. Or maybe, yeah, let's go socialite actually. Maybe he was just a preppy guy who, you know, has the face for thug. I don't know. Okay, maybe not preppy, but you know what I mean. Just, you know, maybe a bit bougie. Or posh, you could say. Or fucking, I don't know. Refined. Any word you like. You know what I mean. Manny. Now I can talk to you. The small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. The pictures on the back of the stand feature much of the version of the man in front of you. As soon as you notice Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Relax, man. My friend just has a question. You must be Maury. Do I look like a fat old man to you? I'm Manny. Maury's my dad. Now what do you want? Do you know someone named Coyote? Actually, hang on a minute. Let's not name any names. Let's just do the receipt. I have this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? I'll look it up. Yeah, got it right here. Today's past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours now. Do you know someone named Coyote? Nope. Don't go in much for that shaman stuff. What would someone want to buy zebra meat for? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams who use it to reward their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for this stuff for some reason. Okay. So hellhound bait. Does this Stevie J have a hellhound in his entourage or whatnot? Curious question. Oh, Drek. That's why Coyote wanted zebra meat. Oh, I called it! Everyone talks about the pet hellhound, Zebra J. Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale, and if she never picked it up. Whatever. Anything else? What's your problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? What the hell's that supposed to mean? It means your gang lets us stroll through here and relieve us merchants of our Nuyen. My dad stood up to them, and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter ranks anyway, so I couldn't do drag about that even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. I don't have time for this. We need to find Coyote. You're right, Paco. Let's get going. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, I didn't mean to click him. Okay, so it's up that way. But let's explore a little further. I didn't go down here. Might be something to see. Might not be. I will stop soon because I do want to eat dinner, or at least have something. I might just have some beans on toast. Beans on toast is quite nice. I've also got to do some other stuff like the shopping order recycling. I don't want to burn myself out too much, so 2 hours seems plenty good. Okay, let's get there and then we'll see what's what. It's got to be this way, right? Surely, yeah. Want to buy some BTL? Oh, you haven't actually been this way. Glad there's no trolls around here. Racism. Oh, hello. Frank. Stuffer Shack. No way, Blind Lucy? Oh, wait, what? Blind Lucy, whose eyes were taken? Curious. The orc before you wears the standard Stuffer Shack employee get-up. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down from his... Oh, the tears! I thought it was tears in the uniform. Tears streaming down his large, crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. Hoy, friend. Everything okay? I'll be official. You might respond to that better. I take it you knew the victim? Yeah, what's it to you? My condolences. Were the two of you close? Thanks. Sorry, we're just not used to folks being too friendly around here. The orc wipes some tears away from with a dirty napkin. Yeah, we were pretty close, as co-workers go. Blind Lucy and I worked here at the shack for 3 years together. Started on the very same day. Okay. So let's process this. Blind Lucy. I'll ask this question first, because I assume it's not ironic. Well, okay. Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear those huge glasses and hold things right up to her face, but she got new eyes right about a year ago. Oh, okay, okay. Because I was thinking, fucking Sam was a hard drinker, and his liver would probably not be any good, but then someone took it. But then Blind Lucy had blind eyes, which would add up to the, you know, maybe damaged organs thing, but no, if she's got new eyes, then that wouldn't be quite the same. But you see what I was going with that, but I don't know. She got new eyes about a year ago. Any idea how she scored the new eyes? I'm not going to say that. I see. No pun intended. Yeah. Any idea how she scored the new eyes? No, she wouldn't talk much about it. Just called it her stroke of good luck. I guess that luck ran out. Did Lucy have any enemies? Actually, no, I'll ask. When was the last time you saw her? Here at the shack earlier today. I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Hell, I was going to join her on my way home, but we got some last-minute customers. Did Lucy have any enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. That guy was pretty upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed a restraining order. That seemed to die down a while ago, though. Maybe she acquired the eyes through not great means and he wasn't happy? Maybe there was unpaid debt or dodgy dealings? Who knows? Seen anyone strange in the store lately? I see weird stuff every day. It's a Stuffer Shack. But no, nothing stranger than usual. That's all I needed to know. Thanks for your help. Sorry for your loss. Wait, you'd have to be part of the investigation, would you? I am. Why? Well, Lucy had this necklace. An intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day, so their mum gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged and placed in evidence storage until the Seventh World awakens. I just thought if you could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up. I can send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. Stealing evidence from a crime scene is a pretty serious offence. What's in it for me? Besides, I can throw 200 Nui in your way. It's all I can spare. Alright, it's a deal. Thanks for the help, friend. You know to find me. Let's do it. Last thing I do today, as I'm just about up on time. I've got to run all the way back though. I mean, hopefully they won't make a fuss about it. Okay. You scan the ground near Lucy's body and spot a small wooden object, mostly hidden beneath the dead woman's chair. This must be the necklace Frank was talking about. A thin, broken cord trails off to one side. It must have snapped during the struggle. Catch the attention of the nearby Officer Aguirre. Hello again, can I help you? I need to take the victim's necklace with me. It may help in my investigation. Well, if it will help you, that means it won't be helping McCluskey. Officer Aguirre reaches down, picks up the necklace and hands it to you. Thanks, officer. Yeah, sure thing. Good luck out there. He's pretty open about that. What can I still talk to him about? Dresden. I don't want to make sure I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Nah, that's it. I mean, he looks very freaky. Like, you know, Deep Rock Galactic dwarf gone wrong. I like the clusters of people placed around. That's quite nice. Nice touch. Okay. Hello, Frank. He's very upset about it, isn't he? Do you mind? Thank you. Were you able to find Lucy's necklace? I've got it right here, Frank. You can send this to her family now. As he takes the necklace from you, you can sense a weight lifting from Frank's shoulders. I'm glad I can do this much for Lucy, at least. Thank you, friend. I owe you. Just make sure that gets to Lucy's family. I don't want it turning up in some Lone Star office with my prints on it. Not unfair. Not unfair at all. Junkie? Uh-oh. He's got a piece. Oh, that's a Royale. Hey, guy, you have any extra Nuyen? I just need some the sucrose zoom from the shack over there. Sure. Nah, no way, Big Brain. If that's how you want it. Yeah, go on then, try it. Ow. Thought you might do something like that. But, you know. Never waste a penny on a beggar. Ouch. I say that. Mostly just wanted to make the point of, this guy's clearly up to no good, so fuck him. Yeah, it is here. I mean, for all I know, he could be, you know, hired muscle for the people in the Royale, so get rid of him. Ouch. It's always me. Hell yeah. So, you know, walked into a kind of obvious trap there, but fuck it. I mean, he had his gun out. What more do you want? Alright. Nah, I'll save going inside for next time. Okay, well, that has been the first session of Shadowrun Returns. Pretty intriguing so far. We're hot on the trail of Coyote and, hopefully, Sam's killer. But, you know, I'm sure you've got a very long journey ahead of us. So, thank you for tuning in. Nice talking to you, Theo. Let me know how that drawing goes. Good night, everyone. Hope to see you all in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.